Hello, everybody. Ugh. I have to get settled onto my couch to do our little YouTube live talk. So I'm just gonna wait for a couple people to pop on. I just announced it on Instagram. I announced it on Facebook. So we're just gonna wait for a couple minutes. Whoever's here, say hi. I don't know who this is. I just wanna know who's one-on-one talking with me right now. Hi. One person's on here so far, unless this is wrong. But what we're gonna do, hi Veronica. Hey Heather. Okay, everybody's starting to log on. I'm gonna give everybody a few minutes to get on here. What I wanted to do today is talk about December because I know a lot of people are struggling this month. A lot of people have sent me personal messages or Instagram DMs and telling me that they're having some trouble. Hey Kyle, I know it's Kyle, see? I remember you from Facebook 2 seconds ago. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here since I haven't done any sort of videos in the past week or so. And I've been really focused on myself for a week because obviously December is hard. So I want to give you guys some tips on how to make it through December. Hey Tiffany. My dear, I'm having big trouble. I know, honestly, the reason I'm on here right now, guys, is because a lot of people are having enormous trouble this month. Like December is really the hardest month of the year because it's the month where you have the most temptations around you. Whether it's family temptations, all these social events, work parties, friends, peer pressure, colleagues trying to feed you cookies left, right, and center. There are so many different factors in December that make it so hard. Not to mention all these holiday treats all over you all the time. We are all Thursdays, my day. Thursdays. Oh yeah, we all are. Yeah. Where are you? Is it Thursday for you right now? I'm Tuesday. Unless I completely just missed your entire message. But yeah, so we are doing this slowly. Okay, well, let's just start anyway with whoever's on here right now because it's already been 2 minutes of me blabbering and not saying anything. Hi, Alicia. Okay, is it Alicia or Alicia? Anyway, okay, so what we're gonna talk about today is about December, and I wanna hear your struggles. So a couple of you just wrote in the chat, I know it's hard, there's no escaping. Yeah. So whoever is having trouble this month, put it in the comments so I can see it popping up so I know whether you guys are having trouble. You said it right. Alicia. Wait, now I forgot. Alicia? Alicia. Okay, I think it's Alicia. So I'm going to stick with Alicia. But I'll tell you. Okay. Oh, okay, Alicia. Okay, so I was right. So a couple things that we can help to help Fastmas, since I know a lot of people are having a lot of trouble. Hi. And oh, it's kind of hard again. I always forget how hard it is when I want to answer everybody's comments on the live. But anyway. Okay, so let's get into it finally after 3 minutes of sitting here and waiting for people to come on. There's a couple of things that you can do in order to make it easier in December because December is the hardest month that you're going to hit in the entire year. All the social pressures, the peer pressures, family pressures, work pressure. I'm going through a phase with my teenage daughter and I eat emotionally. I know there's a lot of people eating emotionally. Family stress or work stress causes people to eat emotionally all the time. And let's talk about family stress. In December, it's the month for family stress because that's when everybody starts making plans and family starts getting together. So it's very normal to have a lot of family stress. I'm so sorry for your particular situation that you're dealing with some trouble with your teenage daughter. So hopefully everything works itself out. Remember, just stay calm. Everything's gonna have a solution. Hi, it's Alipio, Mr. Comp Dude. This is Mr. Comp Dude. Or did I blow his cover? You're everywhere. Okay. So a couple things that I like to do to stay on track, because what I would like to say is that December is hard for a lot of people. Some people are doing really good with it. Some people are doing really well with it. But what you have to notice is that December is kind of a month where it's more of a survival thing. So if you guys are too stressed and you have too many things going on, it's also a good thing that you can just turn it into a survival month. So instead of necessarily trying to lose weight, just try your best not to gain any weight. So when we get to January and January rolls around, then we can start fresh without having gained any weight through the holidays. So if you're having trouble losing, then just maintain. Even 1 or 2 pounds loss is okay. Just try not to gain anything further throughout the holidays. So once we hit January 1st, we can go strong. Now, anybody who's going crazy and partying on January 1st or December 31st, remember, January 1st is starting a new challenge, so try not to be too crazy the night before so we can start fresh and feel good in the morning. So that's one thing. Now, to stay on track, you guys know that I just recently got this planner and I've been going crazy with it. So there's a couple new things that I'm doing right now. As you guys know, phase 1 for me was just losing a bunch of weight last year, and phase 2 is toning up and doing a lot of muscle building. So I started my working out. Nope. Well, somebody's gonna go out and party on December 31st. Okay, so this is my little planner. I just made a bunch of inserts here about things that I wanna do. So I've been keeping track of all my stuff. As you can see, every single day I'm putting my cardio and my workouts in. This is just for the month of December because my planner doesn't have a December. So I made this myself. Really proud of this. This is some way that keeps me distracted from eating because it's arts and crafts. I got my planner at Michael's, so it's called a Happy Planner. In my other Happy Planner video, I actually linked the exact planner that I have. I can link it in this video too, but if you go to my Happy Planner video, I think it's 2 or 3 videos again, I put the link of this. You can get it at Michael's or you can get it on Amazon or whatever. It's super cool. I know, it's so awesome, right? Guys, I didn't make my planner video yet because I was so excited writing about it. So anyway, basically this is just a piece of cardboard that I actually just cut out myself, and I put washi tape because I just discovered that, and I put all my workouts in it. So one thing for us is that when you make things pretty, when you make a calendar, it makes you want to stick to it. Remember to take into consideration hangovers. I know I'm not a drinker, so for me, whoever is drinking on December 31st, just take it easy. If you guys are drinking, I'm not gonna be drinking, but take it easy because January 1st, you're not gonna feel very well. You're gonna feel very ill, and we wanna start fresh and pure and healthy on January 1st to make it through the month, and you don't wanna start your month off on a bad note. So if you guys are drinking, I know a lot of people like to get crazy on New Year's Eve, but let's try to stay a little bit less crazy than we would, at least to the point where you're not sick in the morning and you can wake up and at least go for a walk, you know? But anyway, for anyone who just signed on, this is my planner. I'm just trying to explain to people that if you make it nice, if you make something pretty, it's gonna make you wanna stick with it more. Now, obviously, this is a little bit more geared towards women. Do you plan on fasting on January 1st? I haven't actually figured out the plan that I'm making for January 1st. I'm still working on the challenge. So I'll see when it gets to January 1st what kind of challenge I wanna do. I know there's a lot of people in the group that are at different levels right now. So some people are ready to do a water fast, and some people are still at OMAD stages and they're starting to ease into extended water fast. So I don't want anyone to feel pressured or alienated or just feel left out if everybody's doing a water fast. So it might be a little bit of a flexible challenge as well, but maybe I'll put like guidelines for people who want to ease into it, or maybe I'll do like an OMAD challenge and a fasting challenge. So we'll kind of see, we'll work it out as according to what you guys want to do. No drinking for you, that's good. So according to what you guys want to do, we'll talk about what kind of challenges we can set up for January. For January, I also want to set up a workout challenge because as I was just talking about, part 1 for me was losing a lot of weight. Tea is the best. It works. When you think you're hungry, drink tea. 100%. That's what I always talk about in my other videos from David's Tea and stuff. You need to drink as much tea as you can if you're hungry, not because you just want to drink tea, but if you're feeling hungry, it really helps with the cravings. Just make sure at the back that there's no sugar, that it's a herbal tea, decaf preferably, but it's up to you really, but herbal tea is the best. So talking a little bit about step 1 was to lose a bunch of weight, and step 2 is to start toning up and building that muscle, because the more muscle that you build slowly by doing weights, because I know a lot of women think that building muscle and lifting weights makes you bulky, which is actually not correct. The only way that you get bulky in that sort of sense is if you take all the types of kind of, I don't know if am I like those people who take a lot of steroids and stuff. Not that there's anything. I just missed your comment. Sorry, it kind of popped in and out. So ease into, exactly. So Rebel and High Castle is talking about easing into the fast. Very, very important. So I want to do a couple different things. about that for the people who are easing into the challenge and people who are not. Just one little note that Alipio Comp Dude was actually working on a guide that he wants to put on the waterfastingforum.com. So shout out to him. He's going to work on this kind of play-by-play guide. So that'll be a nice roadmap for you guys if you want to check that out whenever it's ready. I'm sure he'll announce it on waterfastingforum.com so you guys can check that out. He's awesome. He's always responding to everybody's stuff in waterfastingforum.com. So if you guys are not there, make sure to sign on and make yourself an account there for free. And just, you have a lot of different resources on there to keep your journals and everything like that. So you can log it every day and feel good. And if you're feeling a little bit lost or off track, you can go on and log every single day to journal, do your positive affirmations, your gratitude journaling, stay on track. The more focused and tuned in that you are, the more you're going to succeed. So going back to making things beautiful in order to succeed, for me personally, will the body tone on its own if you're water fasting? Water fasting will allow you to shed the fat, and it's really good. And typically when you do water fasting, you don't lose any muscle mass. Can we use stevia while doing a prolonged fast? No stevia during prolonged fast, because it can actually, exactly, Tiffany says that it can actually affect you negatively. The thing is, it's not proven whether it spikes insulin or not, and there are studies that say that it does spike it, and there are studies that say it doesn't. So it's better if you're doing it for autophagy and those types of things, if you just avoid the stevia, avoid any monk fruit sweetener, avoid stevia, avoid anything like that. You will not sag. Mardia is asking if she will sag. No sagging. You're typically, when you do the water fasting, you're going to be doing a lot of like your body's going through this process called autophagy. So when you go through this process of autophagy, does not cause an insulin response. That's my dad. Hi, Daddy. Everybody's on here. My parents are always watching my YouTube lives. But hey, my mom's here too now. But actually, you know, actually it does cause an insulin spike when you're water fasting. So don't ignore my dad because it's wrong. So no stevia during water fasting because it actually does cause an insulin spike in the context of fasting. So don't do that. You're wrong. Go do your research. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, let's go back to the planning. Make things beautiful, make a calendar. I'm gonna start what's the best food to break the fast and can you heal insulin resistance by water fasting? 100%, if you read anything from Jason Fung, you can really heal insulin resistance with water fasting. There's a couple people on here. There's even one person in our Facebook group who was actually diabetic, and then he became pre-diabetic, and now he's completely diabetes free, and he's been doing a lot of water fasting. So go check the Facebook group out if you guys don't. Welcome, Mom and Dad. Go check the Facebook group out and ask a lot of questions. Like, there's actually a lot of people, including the research that Jason Fung has done with people who have actually completely cured or reversed their diabetes with water fasting and other types of fasting, whether it's OMAD or shorter fast, prolonged fasting, all that type of stuff. So that's one reason to go read Jason Fung's book, The Obesity Code. It's in my bookshelf right now. I know I told you guys I was gonna do those chapter summaries. I didn't get around to it yet. There's a lot of things that I wanna do this month in order to kind of prepare myself for January 1st. So as I was saying in the Facebook group, I want to build some sort of like series about fasting and make a playlist for it, because right now my videos are very scattered. So what I want to do is make a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, and all the different parts will have one different category, and I'll put it all on a playlist. So let's say part 1 is dealing with social pressures, part 2 is dealing with working out during fasting and how to do it and if you can do it, part 3 is about refeed, part 4 is about temptations, part 5, hunger, all those different types of components that we can talk about during fasting, just so there's one main playlist with a series, part 1, part 2, part 3, that you can actually watch the entire series and make it through that and understand more about fasting and kind of the different guidelines that people recommend out there. So that's that I have. For anyone who's not quitting sugar yet, so this is another page that I made for this, if you guys are just curious kind of how I set it up and motivate myself. So here I've been putting my workouts there, then I have my water fasting and my OMAD, and here I have my positive affirmations, which is super important, guys. Look in the mirror every single day and do some positive affirmations. It's so important, because if you don't tell yourself every day that you're beautiful and that you're capable, emotional eating series. Okay, I want to do a couple series. So I want to do an emotional eating series. That's a good idea. I want to do a fasting series. I want to do an OMAD series, and I want to do a quitting sugar series, because that's a huge thing. Here I have my kind of weight loss tracker for the next, oops, people are messaging me. that I want to tick off until I get to 135, because I'm not at 135 yet, but that's my goal for 2020. I decided to kind of take it easy because I was stressing myself out trying to lose too fast. So I decided to take it easy, maintain until January, and then start fresh with a good headspace, because December, as you guys know, is a tough month. So not really trying to lose right now, just trying to maintain into January and just feel good. So if you guys want to do like a little weight loss tracker, and then every pound you lose, you can check it off. That's really fun as well. And then I did one thing. If anybody wants to join the no sugar challenge, I actually put every single day of the month here, every single day of the year actually. So you can go tick off every single day as you go. And this is just to quit sugar. I know a lot of you guys, I have the app that's called Quit That just calculates it automatically. But this is a conscious effort to remember every single day. It's like a habit calendar for the year where you remember every single day that you don't want to eat sugar and you can quit sugar. So you put a little X every day starting in January, and then you can start right now. I put December right there. So these are all tools that make it a lot easier to stay on track, because you're actively going in and journaling every single day, whether it's just putting a little X, whether it's putting a check mark, anything like that. Another thing I did is that obviously, like, I decked everything out in decorations because I realized if I don't make it pretty, I'm not gonna stick to it, you know? So I have my workout calendar. I actually built this on Photoshop. I took this part and I made a 3-part, and I did my different things. So it's like legs, beast. So these are just programs that I found online. If you guys are interested about what program I'm doing, I can talk a little bit about it next time if you guys want to know what kind of lifting program I'm doing. I've done this program before and it was phenomenal, and it's an online program. You actually just follow the DVDs, and if you have a gym membership, you can do that too. I've also done other body weight programs where you go online and you just play the video every single day for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 6 months, whatever. And that's really cool as well. And then I have like my reps and stuff. I have my workout calendars there. So Alana says, I don't know how I'm gonna make it without sugar for an entire year. So as a lot of you guys know, most of my weight loss success came from quitting sugar. And sugar is really dangerous, because as soon as you get back into it, you start of relapsing. I'm just gonna talk about that in a second. I just wanna read this. Right now, I never want sugar again. Might actually change on Christmas Day. That's the thing, right? Once you stop eating sugar, it takes maybe like 3 weeks to stop eating sugar, really, because it's pretty hard. Yeah, fruit does count as sugar because it's pretty high in sugar, but if you're going keto, it's no sugar. So kind of different. Yeah, it's like a snowball on a hill. You start eating sugar and it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So what you have to do is that you have to go through the first couple days where you're quitting sugar and it sucks. You're gonna have headaches, you're gonna be grumpy, you're gonna be sad, you're gonna be like, my life is over, I can never even have any enjoyment with my life, blah, blah, blah. But it's not that bad. Once you get on a roll and once you stop eating sugar for like 7 days, 14 days, 21 days and build that habit, it gets a lot easier. So make sure that if you're quitting sugar, that you're ready for it and you're writing it down in a journal, because you're gonna have a lot of feelings going through your head, especially those first 3 or 4 days. But a lot of you guys are already doing a lot of fasting, which means that you're kind of already quitting sugar. So it's better once you finish your fast to stay in ketosis and follow a ketogenic diet afterwards, only to continue that sugar-free lifestyle that you've already built within the first couple days of your water fast, because those are the hardest days anyway. So it's better to just kind of quit sugar while you can. I made a couple videos, if you guys scroll down on my channel, about monk fruit and erythritol and those different type of natural sweeteners. So it's an important way to actually substitute sugar for sweetener that's more healthy if you really need to. There are things that don't decay your teeth. They're good. They're no calorie. I'm gonna do an update in January, as I said, because right now I'm still maintaining until January, and I just started lifting weights as well. And I want to do a before and after comparison to kind of show you guys some progress, but I'm just saving that for January, so I hope that's okay for now. And then, so eating sugar, that a challenge. I did not eat for 3 days by eating mainly chicken liver and pork. Weird, but it worked for you. I mean, anything that works for anyone, that's great. If that worked for you, that's fantastic. And it's everybody's individual, but if you can quit sugar, it's just one of those things that's toxic for you. It's toxic for your brain. It's toxic for your health. It makes you lethargic. And by eating sugar, I talked about this in a couple of my other videos, but it actually blocks a hormone in your head and your brain that actually makes you feel hungry. So it blocks the, hey, I'm full sensation. It's the ghrelin and the leptin. I broke my sugar carb addiction by starting the 14-day potato diet. I actually heard you talk about the potato diet in one of the comments down below. I'm gonna dedicate myself to quitting sugar. I'm gonna start a 3-day water fast and would like to go until Christmas Day for fasting. Honestly, quitting sugar was the hardest thing. Maybe I actually, I have a website, but I never actually launched it yet because it's not full. But if you guys want a sneak peek, you can actually go Google fastforwardtohealth@gmail. No, that's my email. Fastforwardtohealth.com. I actually have some content up there, but it's not finished. So it's like a half website with some YouTube videos up there. But if you go into one, yeah, I completely agree. I'm not even gonna say that out loud because it's dangerous for people to see that comment. But if you go on fastforwardtohealth.com, even though it's not super ready, I did make a guide about how to quit sugar, so I can link that below. But just keep in mind that the website's not finished. That's why I never launched it, because it was really hard to work on that and I have so many things going on. But this being said, okay, I'm gonna do a workout challenge for January because it's important to start exercising and lifting weights and things like that to tone up once you're starting to lose a lot of fat. Number 2, I'm gonna make a complete kind of fasting series about the different parts of fasting, so stay tuned for that. I still need to do the, oh, I just realized that Maxi Mate, I think that maybe you changed your username. Quitting sugar is a great plan. Exactly. So if any of you guys, you guys are just talking to each other now. What's your opinion on having free days? Do you mean cheat days when you talk about free days? Because I don't really believe in cheat days or free days or something like that, because you can do whatever you want in your lifestyle and incorporate it into your OMAD. So let's say you're following a keto diet. It's totally fine to have some feasting days. Dr. Fung always talks about this too, but I wouldn't call it cheating, because you could still, even with OMAD, you could pretty much eat whatever you want. As long as you eat it in that one meal, you'll be totally fine. So I don't call it a cheat day, because you don't want to start thinking that you're having cheat days and stuff like that. Just incorporate it into your plan. So if you want to go out for some junk food one day, like we're not superhuman. Sometimes we want to have a little bit of like some naughty food. So go have your bad food, but just keep it in that one meal, keep it in that 1 hour window or whatever you want for your OMAD, and you'll be fine, because you probably can't eat 2, 3, 4,000 calories in one sitting. It's pretty hard. Number 1, yeah, exactly. Number 1 reason that people fail with the water fasting and anything is because of the sugar and the carb withdrawal. So it's pretty hard. Tiffany was just telling me that she's doing a fantastic job so far this month, right? That was you on Facebook, and you popped over here. Gotcha. Helps you keep from going. Yeah, exactly. So it helps keep you from going insane. But I really recommend, don't call it cheat days, because that's just kind of programming your mind for failure and saying that you're cheating. Okay, so one thing about the eating 3,000 calories in one sitting that Tiffany was talking about, so it's easy with junk food, but at least if you keep it in your OMAD, it's a lot harder. The one thing that I recommend, if you're having like a bad day or having an OMAD where you kind of overeat, just remember, the one reason that you can have so many calories in one sitting is because you're buying a lot of those packaged foods. So first of all, if you want to have like a bad day, let's say you want to go for like a big burger and some fries or something like that, that's okay. Just have it in your OMAD, but make sure that you're not eating a bunch of packaged foods. Everybody's saying that they can eat 3,000 calories. It's true, but think about what the content of those 3,000 calories are. The content of those 3,000 calories are probably like a bunch of cookies that are store-bought, a bunch of sugar. Sugar is easy to eat a lot. You can binge on sugar. That's how people start binging. Most of the time it's sugar. So if you could stick to just like, let's say your burger and fries and carbs, exactly. So if you're eating a ton of chips or something that's packaged, what's the cal count you should have? So if you do OMAD, I talked about this in my Fastmas video, in the planning Fastmas video. It's one of those first videos of the Fastmas series that we started. You can go and look up your BMR. Yeah, exactly. Like nobody's gonna binge on carrots or chicken. You know, everybody goes and binges on sugar or carbs. So those are the different things. I changed the name, but I kept the game. That's funny. I needed this pep talk so much. Cheat days are part of the eat less, exercise more. Exactly. So it's not about cheat day. It's about fitting it into your plan. Just stay away from packaged stuff. Stay away from everything that's really bad that you know is bad. Like if it's super store-bought, go have a nice juicy burger, go have some fries, keep it in your OMAD, you'll be fine. Just don't binge on like 6 boxes of cookies in one sitting, because I know some people do that, and I definitely did that in the past, and it's really hard to stop once you're eating it, but it's just some mentality that you have to get away from. I was just saying something. Can someone remind me what I was just talking about? Yeah, so just stay away from packaged foods and quit sugar if you can. Honestly, the first couple days are really, really hard when you're quitting sugar. Like I said, you're gonna have those really massive headaches. You're gonna be depressed. You're gonna be irritable. But after a while, you're gonna start feeling less lethargic. You're gonna wake up. Oh, calorie count. Okay, there you go. Thank you. So for BMR, I made a video about it. So go on the BMR calculator online. You can find any BMR calculator. Just Google it. Actually, if you want, I can show you right now. So just go on any BMR calculator. I have my laptop right here. BMR calculator. I don't even know if you'll be able to see this, to be honest. Okay, so I just Googled BMR calculator. So let's say that you're, okay, this is like the automatic one. It gave me, okay, let's do pounds. Okay. Let's say 160 pounds, 5 feet. Okay, let's say, okay. I don't know if you guys are gonna, can you guys see this? Oh, you can see my lamp. Okay, so just Google BMR calculator. Then let's say that you're 25 years old, 5'6" and 160 pounds. So put those in there. Then it's gonna calculate your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate. So how many calories that you burn at rest. And then look at these here, the sedentary, exercise, blah, blah, blah. I like to stick to sedentary because it's kind of the best judge. Most people are not working out that much. And then check how many calories that you need to eat in order to maintain a sedentary lifestyle and maintain your weight. So if you're 5'6" and 160 pounds, you need to eat 1,984 calories to maintain your weight. If you eat more than that, you'll gain weight. So while you're doing your OMAD, what you have to do is try to eat in a deficit. So take that there and subtract it by like 300, 400, 500 every single day and try to be in a deficit. And that's how you calculate how many calories you should be eating. I just put the cake in the fridge, in the trash, and that's it. Easier life cycle. Yeah, honestly, it's tough. Sometimes when we have sugar, it's bad. Okay, so I hope I answered that question. It's real tough around this time. Don't binge. Honestly, you guys are probably going to have a lot if you guys are going to the office every day. People are shoving things in your face. Like, people at my work actually have a box of chocolate and they opened it and it looks so welcoming and it's like, come eat me. And it's sitting at the desk and it says like merci on it. It's those, anyway, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want you guys to get all hungry now. But they're literally facing the chocolate boxes towards us and towards our desks to kind of like call us like, come eat me. I'm delicious and I'm Christmassy. But you know that that's happening. And also one thing I noticed is that if one person is eating poorly, so if you have one or two people at the office that are eating poorly, or whether it's in your family, friends, if a couple people are eating poorly, they kind of want to take you down with them because they feel bad. So they're like, oh, here, you should also have a cookie because I'm eating one and I feel bad. So you have to come down with me. So it's kind of like a weird peer pressure, social pressure type of thing. So try not to fall for that trap. They're only kind of cheating on their diet and they kind of feel bad. So they want to suck you into it so they won't feel as bad as they do. You know what they say? Misery. What's that quote? You guys probably know that quote. I don't know. It's the thing about misery needs a friend or something like that. I totally blanked on it. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here for a little mini pep talk right now. And I didn't really cover too much, kind of rambling with these lives. That's why I want to do my plan videos. Oh, there you go. Misery loves company. That's exactly what I was trying to say. And I just wanted to pop on here to remind you guys that December is tough. Don't worry. Just try to maintain your weight. Try not to gain any weight. That's until they're taunting you like you want a piece. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. I brought sashimi to the company holiday party. Thankfully, I didn't get too much grief. Misery likes company. Are you fasting right now? I was actually supposed to be fasting today, but I did an OMAD, and that's my way of kind of coping with it because everybody's human. So actually today I was supposed to fast, and I did my OMAD, and I ate my meal today. I had a really good salad, and I had some chicken on it. It was pretty good. So I'm not too sad about that. Also because I'm about to go downstairs and do leg day. And it's kind of like me just getting started with my weightlifting program that I showed you guys a couple seconds ago here. So I have leg day today and I have some cardio. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm good to go for that. Right on, Mona. But yeah, so if you guys want, like, how many of you actually want to start working out and learning about lifting? Because I'm a huge, huge lifting fan. during water fasting, I always tell you guys not to do any workouts and not to do anything like that unless it's really lightweight. But if you guys want, like, it's important to start building muscle, because muscle building actually helps you burn more calories at rest, because it increases your muscle mass, and that's how you burn more calories at rest. That's also how you have a very toned physique. So sometimes you can be like, let's say 180 pounds, but you can look 160 pounds. So I have a bunch of worksheets that exactly, weightlifting is gonna change your body entirely. Like, I can look 20 pounds lighter when I do a lot of lifting. Why am I wondering about the curtains? What's wrong with the curtains? This is, I bought them at Bed Bath & Beyond, in case you guys are curious. But I live in Canada, so I don't know what you guys have down there. Well, I take whatever information you give me. Honestly, like, the main reason, everyone thinks I'm, exactly, 100% Tiffany, 100%. You can look so much lighter when you do your workouts. Okay, my shirt keeps falling off. Okay. But I'm about to go do my cardio. As I promised you guys when I started and I got that treadmill on Boxing Day, I've been doing, no, not Boxing Day, on Black Friday, I've been doing my treadmill workouts every single day without a doubt. I have this little tablet that I put my Netflix on and I just do an incline walk on it. So that's pretty cool. It's my boyfriend's tablet. He's just lending it to me. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And I started my weightlifting yesterday, so I'm gonna do a before and after. This program that I have is 3 months. I've actually done this exact same program last year, and that helped me get from my 225 to a lot smaller. We're surrounded by trolls who don't want to see someone succeed because it forces them to look in the mirror. Okay, that was a little harsh. That was a little harsh of a comment, but I wouldn't say people are trolls. I would say more that when people struggle internally because they're not able to succeed, they feel sad, and when you feel sad, you project onto other people. So they want to help, they kind of sort of want to sabotage you and make you feel worse and make you feel like they feel inside. So it's not that they're trolls necessarily, it's just that they feel upset. So honestly, people that are like that, people that are trolls, you guys all know that they're the people that are hurting the most inside. So if someone's trolling you, if someone's being mean, like, people write weird comments on stuff on YouTube all the time. If someone's being mean to you, just kind of send them some love, send them some light, because they're obviously struggling with something internally. Maybe they've tried to lose weight millions of times and it's not working and they gave up hope and they're feeling sad now. So extend your hand, give them that life lesson. Exactly, muscle takes up less space than fat. But everybody go be nice to someone who's sort of trolling you this year. That's coming to something we can do for our New Year's resolutions. Oh, actually, I made a vision board, but I don't know if I want to show you guys. Aw. You want to say something funny? I don't know why, if I should announce this on, like, YouTube. I don't even know. What am I doing, guys? I made this yesterday, and I feel kind of, like, happy about it. These are kind of my goals for the next couple years, because I wanted to make a little vision board, but then my vision board became more like... Should I show you? It's my little vision board. It's, like, all the things that I want to go through this year. Maybe not this year, but I want to have kids soon, guys. I want to lose weight. Honestly, one of the main reasons that I'm trying to lose weight is because I want to look good. First of all, if ever I have the engagement or a wedding or something like that soon, and I want to have kids, so I want to be able to have, like, a good body so I can have kids, because if I was like 200 pounds and then having kids, then I would have trouble afterwards, because I've heard a lot of that stuff. Do you want to see it closer? I'm kind of, like, shy about this. But that one, this one, maybe 2021. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. This kind of goes with this. This is YouTube. Like, I really want to work on my YouTube channel to help you guys. And this is my career, because career goals are going really well. And I'm in sales, so it's going really well. And then here is, yeah. What does that say? Oh, savings. So I want to work on more savings. So... you know, like, life is not all about weight loss. Everything is intertwined, as I always talk about. So if you're feeling good in your life, if you're working out, if you're fasting, then it trickles into other aspects of your life. So it's going to be better for your relationship. It's going to be better for your work. Aw. Oh, someone just called it a vision ladder. That sounds cool. But I want to make, like, a big board. Maybe we can do a YouTube live where we all put stickers and make a nice big vision board together. But really, like, planners are what make it awesome. Planners are life. Like, I'm noticing more and more that if you use a planner or you make something, or it's just like an arts and crafts project, but you're putting a lot of time into it. So it's just, like, so much more fun, and it just gives you, like, let's say it takes an hour to make this, right? Which shouldn't necessarily take an hour. But if you really want to take your time and kind of think about whether you should put the sticker here or, no, I'm not engaged yet, but eventually. Yeah, if you want to decide where to put your stickers, you're really like spending a lot of time thinking about, okay, what should my goals be this year? Why do I want those goals and that type of stuff? So it's a really good exercise to be doing to kind of visualize your future. And when you spend time and invest time into thinking about your goals, then that's when you start to succeed. Exactly, it's materializing your desires. I don't know. I mean, we already lived together, so it's not a big difference. We've lived together for like almost 3 years now. But you guys are making me shy. Yeah, anyway. But I just wanted to come on here and say hi, and I'm sorry that I didn't make a video for the past week, and I'm sorry I just rambled on for the past like 35 minutes, guys. I really have to go downstairs and do my workout. What time is it? Can someone tell me what time it is in Toronto? Because I don't have my phone, because actually my phone is right there. Oh, you guys are making me shy. I hope my parents are going to be watching this. They're going to be like, what? My mom is going to be like, don't go on YouTube live. No, not while you're driving. That's not her accent. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. And I promise I'll start making those videos with the 8:07 p.m. Thank you. Oh my God, it's 8:07. Okay, I really got to work out. It's leg day. It's not the best day in the world. Wish me luck. I'm going to do that right now. Maybe surprising time. Okay, I thank you guys so much for coming to watch my 35 minutes of total rambling. I promise the next videos that I have in tune, like for January, are going to be a lot more planned. You're funny. Okay, I really gotta go because else I'm gonna procrastinate this workout. But I really love these lives, guys. I know it's a lot of rambling stuff, but like I said, I'm gonna plan out those videos and make those sequels for the fasting and talk about part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. So you guys are gonna have a lot of information to just go through one by one for everything. So I'll see you guys next time. Wish me luck in my leg workout. I'm gonna be sore for the next 2 days. If you guys are feeling good, if you're feeling a little bit rejuvenated, then that was the goal of this little mini talk today. And as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys want, make sure to share my video with your friends, because I'm trying to get to like 10K. That would be a really fun goal for 2020. If I can get to 10,000 subscribers, it's like, it's not too far, but it's still really far. But anyway, if you guys want to share like any of my videos with anyone, I would really appreciate that, and it means a lot to me. So I'll see you guys next time, and wish me luck with my leg day. Bye. And okay, bye.